What if the heaviness you feel today isn't here to break you, but to awaken you? That fog in your mind, the pause in your plans, the emotions that rise without warning, they're not coincidences. They're cosmic cues. On July 7th, Saturn, the planet of karma, discipline, and destiny, entered its retrograde motion. And when Saturn moves backwards, the universe leans in. Time slows. Energy intensifies. Truth reveals itself. What was hidden is exposed. This retrograde isn't here to hurt you. It's here to recalibrate your soul. If you felt like the past is creeping back in, like you're being tested, delayed, or stirred emotionally, stay close. Because I'm about to reveal 8 powerful truths about this Saturn retrograde that could change your life if you allow them to. Karmic contracts are being unwritten, so you can rewrite your life. Right now, ancient karmic threads are unraveling. You may feel the past resurfacing. An ex returns, an old wound reopens, a memory haunts you. But this isn't punishment. It's your divine invitation to heal, close, and move on. Saturn retrograde acts as a cosmic mirror, reflecting everything that still needs resolution. It's asking you, did you truly learn the lesson? Maybe you used to silence your truth to keep peace. Maybe you sacrificed yourself to hold relationships together. This retrograde brings those moments back not to torment, but to liberate. You're no longer the version of you that endured quietly. You've grown. And now, you're being asked to respond not as the wounded, but as the awakened. Choose differently. Speak your truth. Walk away with love, not guilt. Because karmic cycles don't break through time, they break through conscious choice. The universe is testing your evolution, not your worth. Life may feel like a series of pop quizzes lately. Old patterns reappear, familiar challenges arise, and the temptation to fall back into old behaviors grows stronger. But this isn't backsliding, it's assessment. Saturn is not punishing you, it's asking, have you truly evolved? Maybe you've been learning to set boundaries, and suddenly someone from your past, who once drained your energy, shows up again. This moment isn't random. It's a sacred checkpoint. How you respond now defines your next level. Will you choose silence, collapse, or people-pleasing? Or will you speak clearly, act with grace, and honor your growth? Even if it feels messy, your self-awareness is power. Saturn retrograde is the final chapter in a lesson your soul has been studying for lifetimes. Show the universe you've learned. Stand tall, even if your legs shake. Strategic delays are saving you from invisible damage. If life feels stuck, you're not failing, you're being protected. Saturn's retrograde often brings slowdowns, cancellations, or confusing delays. It's frustrating, but it's intentional. The universe is orchestrating divine timing, holding you back from paths that could hurt you or lead to disillusionment. What you call stuck might actually be spiritual safety. Maybe a job offer falls through. A relationship doesn't move forward. A dream feels distant. But behind the scenes, Saturn is working to reveal what's real. Perhaps that career isn't aligned with your soul. Perhaps that person was not capable of holding your heart. Trust this pause. Lean into reflection, not resistance. Ask yourself, what am I not seeing? Because when the timing is right, and it will be, your clarity will be unshakable. And you'll thank the universe for every delay. Emotional detachment is the soul's greatest superpower. This retrograde season will press emotional triggers like never before. You might feel anger rising out of nowhere. Old pains may sting like they just happened. But Saturn doesn't want your reactivity, it wants your emotional mastery. It's not about suppressing your feelings. It's about not letting them rule you. Detachment doesn't mean numbness. It means space. It means being able to witness your emotions without becoming consumed by them. When someone tests your peace, do you immediately react? Or can you pause, breathe, and ask yourself, is this worth my energy? Because sometimes the most powerful answer is silence. Sometimes, disengaging is how you protect your evolution. In this retrograde, your greatest growth will come from what you choose not to carry. Your relationship with power is being rewritten. Saturn rules structure, rules, and authority. So when it goes retrograde, your entire understanding of power dynamics begins to shift. Maybe you were raised to obey without questioning. Maybe you resisted authority so fiercely that you sabotaged your own potential. This retrograde reveals every imbalance in how you relate to control, obedience, and autonomy. Now is your moment to reclaim your inner authority. Not through rebellion, not through submission, but through sovereignty. When you start trusting your inner compass more than external validation, you become unshakable. Maybe it's time to say no. Maybe it's time to break a rule that no longer serves you. Maybe it's time to take accountability for the structure of your own life. Because true authority begins within. And this retrograde is your reminder that you are no longer a follower of fear. You are a leader of your own light. The ghosts of your past are checking if you're still vulnerable. You may start to hear from people you've already healed from. An ex texts, "Hope you're well." A friend who used to betray your trust suddenly wants to catch up. This isn't nostalgia, it's a test. Saturn is holding a mirror and asking, did you learn to protect your peace, or are you still available for old pain? Boundaries set in calm are now being tested in chaos. It's easy to say, I've moved on, until the past knocks again. But this is your sacred chance to show your growth. You don't need to be rude. You don't need to explain. You just need to honor your energy. Protect your healing, and close doors that reopened without your permission. Because this isn't about being cold. It's about being wise. And wisdom says, not everything from the past belongs in your future. Your old dreams may expire, to make space for your true calling. Saturn retrograde will cause you to question everything you thought you wanted. The dream job, the 5-year plan, the vision board. And that's not a failure, it's a soul upgrade. Maybe what once inspired you now feels hollow. Maybe you're realizing that your goals were built on expectations, not alignment. This is the time to get brutally honest. Ask yourself, is this dream still mine, or was it borrowed? When something no longer excites your soul, let it fall away. Don't mourn it, thank it. It brought you this far. But now your spirit craves something deeper. More real. More you. This retrograde is clearing space for a purpose that aligns not just with your ambition, but with your essence. Say goodbye to the old blueprint. Your divine design is waiting. You are being recalled to your soul's mission. Beneath all the cosmic shifts, Saturn retrograde is whispering one message. Remember why you came here. You're not here to repeat patterns. You're not here to play small. You're not here to fit a mold. You're here to rise. To awaken. To embody your soul's mission, no matter how unconventional it looks. This retrograde is stripping away every lie you've told yourself out of fear. Every delay rooted in doubt. Every excuse that has kept your purpose on pause. It's time to say yes. Yes to your intuition. Yes to your calling. Yes to the version of you who knows you were made for more. Your mission might not make sense to everyone. That's okay. It only needs to make sense to your soul. Because the world doesn't need more conformity. It needs more courage. Your courage. So if you're feeling emotional, lost, or overwhelmed right now, breathe. You're not being punished. You're being purified. This Saturn retrograde is not your breakdown. It's your breakthrough. Comment below, I align with my highest truth, if your spirit knows it's time. And stay connected, because the journey has just begun.